We have a former Baltimore police officer on the stage with us. I found out about him when Freddie Gray was murdered in Baltimore and everything went down. His Twitter handle was going crazy, everything else, and so I want him to give you background on that so that we can enter into the Q&A and the rest of that. But please talk to us about who you are, besides just your name, why you decided to become a whistleblower police officer, and how do you feel about what happened in Baltimore and directly what happened to Freddie Gray?
I think it's really important on an art topic to realize you don't get an attractive white whistleblower, prototypical American white male to come out and stand against the system without being influenced by somebody. And those influences through me were art. And I'm a consumer of art. I don't produce my own art. I don't have that kind of skill or talent. And where the first words I heard those sown were Zach De La Roca teaching me in Rage Against the Machine to look at this schooling and how I was being taught and what those systems are. And maybe, that obviously didn't kick in right away, but it sowed a seed that later on, I might have heard them perform Fuck the Police before I actually heard NWA perform it. But when they say fuck the police, it is the police, not police officer so-and-so, not this particular person. It is that system which they were highlighting at that time. So even in hip-hop, where America's going to largely dismiss that song as some kind of anti-societal messaging, it is really a positive messaging that was directly put to the right responsible thing, which was that system that was created by human beings manipulating us through the process. So then going through art as we got further, I'm going to be influenced here and there, but I really had a big breaking point that I kind of remember distinctly with Devin Allen, who is the photographer from Baltimore, who took the Time magazine cover that said 1968 and was crossed out and said 2014 or 2015, whatever year that was. And as I sat there seeing Devin being there and capturing that art, and it was right, like that shot, it captured so much of us to see that we didn't get past 1968. And maybe I was even worse than what was happening in 1968 because I put a really friendly face on it that was acceptable to everybody. And then as I got further, when I started whistleblowing, I kind of realized that one of the first issues is I didn't know what the hell I was talking about, right? So I was a cop in these neighborhoods, and I had observations, but it wasn't integration, it was occupation. So if I was going to be a vocal mouthpiece, I had to go to Baltimore and really integrate myself to learn the voices. So I did that. I went down there and sacrificed my body, my time, everything to think about somebody that was I was a police officer for a decade. I was a commander. I was a major case narcotics detective. I put over 400 black males in prison. So when I sat there, and that was a lot of beating I took for a few years in Baltimore from everybody, but I learned that. And that was a lot of things like poetry from Muhammad Tall, which I would encourage people to look up. And these messages through art, and he has this line in one of his that, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but he goes, they're always trying to take a piece of you until there's no peace in you, and then there's somebody piecing you. And it was just like, that was me. That was my likeness. That was my career, what I was executing. So these things just got me in the right mindset. I had to pursue education, but it was directly and strongly black art that steered me to that positive direction and that I owe a lot to.